Kingdom Hearts, Light of Friendship. Chapter 2, Crossing the Road. Aqua dove into the group of shadows. She swung her keyblade, slashing through the low-leveled Heartless like they were butter. She swung her blade effortlessly. She jumped up into the air and aimed her keyblade, and a barrage of firebolts exploded from the tip of the blade and rained down on the low-level Heartless, destroying the majority of them. She landed and blocked an incoming attack as the Heartless jumped up and tried to headbutt her. She then swung her keyblade down, destroying her attacker. Aqua swung her keyblade down and slamming it against the ground, sending an energy crack across the ground, knocking the shadows over. Then Aqua jumped up, aimed her keyblade high into the air. Thunder! Aqua called out. Several bolts of lightning ripped out of nowhere and ripped through the ground of Heartless, destroying them. Aqua landed on the ground victorious. Her keyblade dissolved into a sparkle of light. Then Rex, the dinosaur, landed on the ground. That was amazing! Rex cheered. Thanks, but it was nothing, Aqua said with a grin. Are they gone? A voice called out from underneath the gigantic bed. Ham! Come on out, it's safe, and we have a visitor! Rex yelled. Another toy came from under the shadows. It was a piggy bank. This is Ham, Rex introduced the pig. Yeah, all this stress is going to do my back in, Ham complained. Nice to meet you guys, Aqua said with a small grin. So, you can fight those monsters, huh? Just like Sora? Ham asked. Yeah. And Sora's been here before? Aqua asked. Oh yeah, it was a while ago now, but he helped Woody and Buzz, Rex explained. Yeah, sounds like Sora, Aqua nodded. Speaking of which, Woody and Buzz could use some help from someone with your expertise, Ham noted. Oh? Aqua replied curiously. Those scary monsters you just dealt with are at the toy store. Again, but this time they're bigger, Rex told her. Maybe it's a King of Darkness, Aqua said. I dunno, but Jessie was all in and now we're kinda worried, Rex noted. Worried? Please, I ain't worried, just a tiny bit concerned, Ham sighed. Okay, I can go check, and if I find them, I'll help them out, Aqua nodded. Thank you so much. If my arms weren't so small, I would hug you really tight, Rex cheered. Where do I go? Aqua asked. Out of that window, onto the road, and then head down, across the street, and then you can't miss the toy store, Ham instructed. Okay, thanks guys, Aqua nodded. Then she jumped up onto the window ledge. Thank you, Aqua, Rex got out. Good luck. You'll need it, Ham moaned. Aqua then jumped out of the open window, landed on the roof. She slid down and landed on the grass. She looked around the street and houses were really huge compared to her. She found it rather intriguing. She ran down the street while still taking in the sights.
My name is Rusfer, also known as the Banker. My name is feared by many universes. And now, I'm currently working on destroying Universe 19. No Ultra Rangers, Power Rangers Cyberforce, Skyforce, hell, even those Kamen Riders, and those pesky Beetle Troopers. Nothing can get in my way. If you want to hear me destroying Power Rangers Universe 19, well, you can listen on the podcast and watch my evil excellence destroy those dumb enough to face me on the Power Rangers Universe 19 podcast. Come listen, if you dare.
Aqua reached the crosswalk. Everything was huge. The cars kept flying past at incredible speeds. She was concerned on how she would cross. Don't bother. Even if you could get on the road, the cone thing will get you. A rough voice called out. Aqua turned around to see an action toy sat against the wall looking defeated. Hey there, what do you mean by cone monster? Aqua asked as she approached him. There's a cone thing that keeps attacking small toys that try to run past. It got me good, the toy muttered. You're trying to cross the road, huh? Aqua stated. Yeah, there's a hotel over there. My owner, Logan, dropped me out the car by accident. The plane home is tomorrow. He'd be worried about me and upset that he lost me, especially because his dad is Tai. His dad used to play with me a lot when he was a kid. Kept me safe all these years, and then when he had Logan, well, I'm Logan's now. But it wasn't Logan's fault I fell out the car, the toy grunted. Aqua knelt down so she was eye level with the action figure. I can get you across, Aqua stated. I can't, the toy said with a heavy sigh. This Logan means a lot to you, right? Aqua asked. Yeah, he brought new life into the old husk of plastic, the toy said. A toy needs to be there for the kid. I understand, Aqua stated to herself. She turned to the toy. You got a name? Aqua asked him. I am known as Alex Man, the toy stated. Well, Alex, I have always been against bullies, like this co-monster you mentioned. My job is to make sure people like Logan are happy and safe, and without you and with a monster like that running around, he's neither of those things, Aqua said with determination. What makes you so sure of this? Alex Man asked. Because you have to believe that in your heart, Logan is worth fighting for, Aqua stated. Alex Man grunted with pain as he climbed to his feet. Aqua stood up also and grinned at him. Keep close to me, okay? Aqua told Alex Man. He nodded, and both of them walked across the busy road. They halted as the car zoomed past. They carried on walking. They got halfway when suddenly a traffic cone landed in front of them. The cone grew shadow-like arms, and a red eye appeared in the crack in the middle of the cone. Aqua summoned her Keyblade. She then looked at Alex Man. Keep going to the other side. I'll meet you there, Aqua said. Okay, be safe, Alex Man said. Yeah, Aqua nodded. She then turned to the Heartless. She ran up and struck the cone with her Keyblade. As Alex Man picked up speed and limped over to the other side of the road and jumped onto the sidewalk. Aqua then smacked the cone several times before kicking the cone back. She launched herself into the air. She threw the Keyblade at the cone. It spun through the air and smacked the cone head on. Aqua caught her Keyblade, then the cone Heartless swung its shadow-like hands against the ground. Aqua jumped back and aimed her Keyblade. Water! Aqua called out, and two rotating blasts of water erupted from the tip of her Keyblade and hit the cone Heartless head-on. It staggered backwards, then phased away. Its collected hearts flew into the air. Aqua stood victorious as her Keyblade disappeared in a spark of light once again. She ran across the road, making sure she wouldn't get run over. She jumped onto the sidewalk and found Alex Man stood there with the mouth open. That was incredible, Alex Man gasped. It was nothing, but you need to make sure that you head back now, and make sure Logan finds you, okay? Aqua said, with a grin. Alex Man held out his hand and Aqua shook it. I shall never forget you, Aqua. You have a great, noble sense of self, which is very admirable, Alex Man stated. Thank you. Now go and find Logan. Aqua nodded. Alex Man then turned around and ran off. Aqua silently hoped he would get to Logan in time. Aqua turned around and looked down the road, and she could see the toy store in the distance. I better find this Woody character, Aqua said to herself. Then she ran off.
Hey listener, this is a not paid for product placement for the Zero to Hero podcast.
What do you
If
mean
you
not
definitely
paid?
like what you're listening to now, come on over to the Zero to Hero podcast.
Lights on. Just
Anywhere you want to be able to find your podcast
the
at,
trash bills.
like
due
Apple
next week.
Podcasts,
What
Spotify, Amazon Podcasts,
How the
and
hell
Google
am I gonna get
Podcasts,
my
which
God
is still a little
boys in
weird.
for the next 2 weeks. All
Come
the
on over
pre-orders are
and
starting to
enjoy
fucking
yourself
drop.
and listen to Billy and myself bicker, argue, and,
Speak
well,
of the
fight
dog.
about a lot of
No
things,
goddamn
as we
doctor
are the
for
bulk
the
and
next
skull
2
of
weeks.
podcasting.
How the hell am I
Good
going to
luck
get
out there,
money
and
for
welcome back to the show.
Aqua walked up to the toy store and the double doors opened. She walked in and found two toys fighting off a group of Heartless. Both toys were cowboys, one boy and one girl. The boy punched a Heartless in the face as the girl whipped around her lasso and wrapped it around a Heartless and then swung it around and flung it into the group. Aoka ran into the group with her Keyblade in hand and swung her Keyblade, destroying one of the Heartless as she landed next to the cowboy and cowgirl toys. "Hey, you have one of those Keyblade things," the boy gasped. "Yeah, name's Aqua. I know Sora, and Rex and Ham sent me to help you guys," Aqua told them as she swatted another Heartless away. "Good thing you're one of us. I would hate to fling you to the curb," the girl howled. "Name is Woody, and that's Jessie. She can get a little over the top," the cowboy said with a small chuckle. "Nice to meet you guys. Now let's clear this lot, shall we?" Aqua nodded, then she dropped into her fighting stance and joined Woody and Jessie's fight against the Heartless. This Kingdom Hearts story is connected to Cosplay Dude 637's Kingdom Hearts The Light of Truth storyline, also found here on Tiger Tail's Game Over, so make sure you go check out that story as well. Now on with the outro.